What the fuck was that?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I got another phone.
This is so brain rot right now.
I don't know if it. Did you get a notification?
Checking notifications. I can't right now. I'm trying to fix my PC. I'll stick around for the podcast. Give you something to do for an hour.
I don't
I
know
mean, I want
if
to be
it's.
awake. I can play till like 4 a.m. my time, I guess. Stay around.
I mean, it's only an hour from now, right, Alan?
Yeah, it's an hour from now.
Yeah.
This podcast.
Yo, Weenie. All right. I think we're live
Oh, we're
now.
streaming. Forget Rod.
All right. All right. So now we gotta pull this up. Pull up the stream.
Oh, we're streaming. Forget.
Oh, am I only in the left ear?
Uh,
I guess it's Big Scuff. Oh well, the name of the stream is Big Scuff anyways. This one's scuffed because of work. Because work literally fucked me.
Alan, I'm not even a mod. Make me a mod.
I will right now.
You didn't have it started, so you just started it.
Yeah, I decided to just say fuck it because this is gonna be a quicker one because this one's scuffed, but I want to make sure we get the 1 week streaming no matter what.
Thursday or Friday. Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
All right, let's see.
I wasn't here for last week because I was going to bed.
You know what I do? Just like a little like, so out of 90%, I'm in a call with you guys, Alan or Gomek.
Yeah.
Look at me, just look at my camera as I'm talking.
Yeah.
Like half the time, I have a frozen water bottle in my ass. Like,
You just
that's
sitting on
back
it?
here.
Why?
I sit on it until it thaws out enough for me to put on my desk or whatever. But the way I drink water, there's always one frozen one that's like hard. Not even kinda water. This shit is
Just straight
frozen solid.
As frozen
I
as you can
always
get it?
have one around here, and it thaws
pull
out
that-
by the time the other one's finished. It's on a timed event.
Out of the freezer, yeah?
So just FYI,
Yeah.
everyone, the reason why we're late is because I'm still fucking working right now. So we're just hopping
What
in 'cause I
happened?
need to do it. Bro, I got fucked, bro. There's no service up there, so now I'm closing all the tickets out right now. There was 30 of them, 30 tickets.
Bro, I hate that, and then you gotta go back for the pictures and shit. Like I'm talking about the
No,
old days.
I upload all of them. Oh no, you're
Oh, you
thinking of
upload-
how it used to be ass with the tap down.
Mm. Oh, you don't gotta do that no more, huh?
Nope, it's real simple. It just goes up. I had to call out work because of jury duty. Hey,
Whoa.
I can't say anything on record, but I heard a birdie told me someone that I met once told me that if you just grab that paper where they call you for jury duty, and you toss it, they can't prove that you ever got it, and they can't force you to go to it. But I don't know. I've never done it, so I don't know.
I mean, they summoned me once, and then I called, and they're like, "Yep, you're ready and scheduled to come this day." I was like, "Fuck!" I told work,
But
I was like, "Yo,
why? Wait, why you?
it's every American that's registered to vote
Yeah.
is registered for jury duty, and they don't give a fuck who
Wait,
you are.
what?
They just pick your name out of
What?
a little register or something.
Out of a hat, a magic hat.
Yes, literally a
Yeah,
magic hat.
literally a magic hat just pulls up and
Do
you
we
know.
have? Tito.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
Oh,
literally.
so- In the notes, or also, can you share this on the Discord chats? Because I haven't shared them. I can't because I have
Hello,
Discord pulled up. Just at everyone and share it with everyone. But today,
Oh, dang.
I feel like we got some pretty controversial topics. One of them, I think we already talked about it, but we're going to talk about it some more. Because it came up
What?
in a real life discussion. You want me to just say the topic? You want to start off controversially?
What is it?
You want to start off with the controversy? Well, because the second I name it, the second I say what I have written down on this list, we have to talk about it. We vaguely talked about it with Too Mad last time.
Oh, about me?
No.
What do you mean? What's controversial about you?
I don't know.
You're gay.
And what does that mean?
I think my boss took all of my tickets as I was closing them.
Is that?
That's on him, dog. That's on him. That's his problem. I'll close them tomorrow.
Oh, that's way too fucking big and in the way.
I guess. Say it, Alan.
Hold on. We're about to get to it. I'm closing it. I'm just look. I'm clocking out of work right now. Just give me like 1 minute. Watch.
You got me all nervous on what this
No,
topic
it's
is.
not that bad. I just want to be. Fuck, what were my car's miles? We're gonna go 7, 8, 9, 6.
You gotta take a picture of cones, Alan?
Fuck no.
What do you measure?
Oh my god! Oh, I had to do a truck inspection. I'm clocking out tomorrow. Fuck that. It's not happening. I completely forgot. Today's Friday. It's truck inspection day. Fuck. Yeah, no. I'll just say I forgot and do it tomorrow.
That's so funny that I said that. That random ass. That doesn't even. You don't even do that all the time. Why did I even ask you that?
What if
Take
I
a picture
move
of your
the camera
cones.
in? Well, no, I don't have to take a picture of the cones, but hold on, let's see if I can. Get
You know, it reminded you the car shit.
Yeah, it reminded me that I
That's
fucked
funny.
up and forgot to do some shit. But hey, it is what it is.
Okay,
All right. So the controversial topic on here, and it's super basic, not too detailed unless we want to get in deep with it. But for the most part, overall, this is gonna offend a lot of people, and I know it will because it's just how it is. But I said, poverty
Hold on.
is a choice.
Hold on. You hear that? Talk,
What?
Omic.
I'm just gonna say the controversy, and we're gonna be
Yo!
disturbed.
But I hear this. I heard you.
Sorry, I didn't hear what the topic was. My
That I said. Long story short, poverty's a choice. But I said it's super basic, not getting into too deep. That like sometimes it's not. Sometimes people genuinely do get fucked over. But the overall thesis that I'm going behind is based on how I grew up and where I grew up. So in the area in which I grew up is where I'm basing it off of, not a grand scheme of all poverty all over the world. That's different. But where I grew up, the poverty there was a choice. And I feel like Tito can agree with that.
There's an opportunity for people to better themselves.
Yeah, there's always so the thing about Vegas is there's always opportunity to make money. There's always opportunity to climb out of the trenches. There's always opportunity to get out of whatever shitty situation you might be in. Oh, I gotta put myself back down here. I'm taking over Tito. So, like for example, I grew up relatively on the more poorer side. Along me and Tito, I would say we both grew up pretty poor. But that didn't stop us from, getting jobs, working, busting our ass, building up some money. Fucking, he moved out. He might not make the most money in the world, but my boy's not fucking dirt broke shit poor fucking struggling. You know what I'm saying? I'm living pretty lavish. I'm chilling. I'm not like fucking loaded with money, but I'm not stressed paycheck to paycheck like it used to be growing up. And that's all because, I opened my eyes and realized that, there's jobs out there. But the thing is, people aren't willing to work. And I know way too many people, not to get into this discussion, but I know way too many people who are more comfortable living off the government and getting funded through the government and all those different agencies than they are to just get a job and work and then climb the ranks and get better money, whatever it might be.
Yeah. That's me.
I know
No, on God, I am coming on the left side of the headphones.
No, but actually works.
Let me see if I can add a
Nah.
filter.
I know I've been dick riding it, but not to the extent some of these other people do it. I know that for sure.
So I'm not talking about the current one. Like right now, I understand why people are like, fuck that, not gonna get a job. Cause I get it. Like, why would you get a job when the government's paying you the same, like $900 a month? Like I would play the government too, but I'm talking more so people. Oh, hold on, I gotta go back. People are more so like back then when we were growing up, were willing to just live off the bare minimum and just have the government pay for everything, and it was just like
I get what you're
I
saying.
guess, but like
I remember
why?
meeting those people where I'm like, oh, you just like being ghetto. Like this is your life.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
you know what I mean?
They make it a part of the culture rather than trying to like, do something about it.
Bro,
In
how
the
do I
UK,
turn this into one?
We call that dole. Anyway,
What?
right?
You
Dole.
lagged.
You hella
Dole?
lagged.
Dole. We call that dole. Like dole. Not dole as in
Oh,
D-O-L.
no.
D-O-L-E. Dole.
But yeah, I'm.
Like
You know what I'm
but
thinking
dole.
about, Alan?
Yeah.
Certain neighbors of yours.
Certain what?
Certain neighbors of yours. From
Yeah,
long
yeah,
ago.
bro. They were one of them. I mean, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. They watched this one day. Y'all did that. Y'all were those people that I fucking despise. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I grew up with y'all, love y'all, but y'all are abusing the system, and you're a piece of shit for it. I don't give a fuck. Like, it is what it is.
I forgot you actually talked to him. I probably would have mentioned that if I'd known.
Well, I don't know
Yeah.
if they. I doubt they'd ever
Yeah,
find
yeah.
this. But if they did, I'm watching you.
But
Right.
The people you know IRL?
Yeah. People I know
Yeah.
IRL.
I just think
They're the reason that, like, when I said I grew up realizing that, like, poverty's a choice, because some people literally choose to be dirt broke. People choose to use other people, and it's fucking ridiculous. Like, not everybody, but there's such a large majority of people that do that. It's so frustrating, and it's just irritating.
you know who else I'm thinking
Why?
about?
Who's that?
A certain old friend of ours, and I think the only one friend of ours who hasn't moved up in life, I'd say. Old friend. None of us even consider him a friend anymore. You have to know what I'm talking about, bruh.
Based off you saying that,
I think I
I'm
know
a
who
name
it is.
drop. It sounds like you're talking about that fucking dickhead Andreas.
No.
No? That's what I don't know what other friend you're talking about.
I
I'm not
don't, see,
gonna-
bro,
I'm
I'm talking.
not-
Hold on. Old friend that we grew up with, that we would all
You grew up with specifically.
that I grew up with.
Yeah.
Old friend that I grew
I'm
up
gonna be
with.
totally honest, I also thought
Bro.
that. So, I also thought that.
Alan, you only had 3 friends growing up.
What do you mean?
One of them is like really down bad.
Oh, yeah, bro, the one with the kid.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Oh god, the one that like drugs and all that fun
Oh,
stuff.
Like
that
I
one?
feel like
I know who you're talking about.
that person could have easily, came up with us,
No, 100%. Like I tried, bro. Bro, with that situation, I can't tell you how hard I tried. I tried before he got addicted to drugs. I tried before he had a kid. I told him, I was like, hey, dog, like, the path you're going in life, I can see it ending horrible for you. I can see it becoming a problem. It's not going to be good. Like, you should probably, chill out, do life this way, come follow me, or whatnot. And he's like, nah, I'm too cool for that type beat. And just
Is it
fucking.
that bad? Is it one of those? Is it that bad?
He's just retarded.
Yeah.
No, I shouldn't say that because
I don't know,
that's
I wouldn't
offensive
have a- I
too.
don't- Well, I don't know. I don't know why. I know what you're
Alright.
talking about because Kevin.
Hold on.
talked
My
about it,
mic.
but-
Yo,
Alright.
Alan's mic's
Yo!
going off, though.
I fixed
Yo,
it.
what
I
the-
fixed it. I fixed it. There we go.
Whoa,
What's he
Alan's
saying?
going off.
What do you
He's
mean?
going
saying?
off. I don't know.
Is it broke for you guys? Hold on, we're gonna have to
He's
do
yelling,
the.
though.
We're gonna have
He's
to do
yelling.
the beer back real quick. What do you mean?
It's
Can you not
fucked
hear
up.
me? Oh, did it switch to the camera mic? Hold on, we gotta go into voice and video. All right, hello.
Yo, what
Is that
happened?
better?
What happened?
Is that better? We're good now.
Yo, yeah. Dude, your quality dropped like in crazy on Discord.
Oh god, because I had
Wait.
to fix my mic.
What's going on to the stream?
What do you mean? I had to put beer back because what's it called? I had to fix the fucking
Can they hear us?
audio. Yeah, they can still hear you. I just had to fix the audio. Run my head right around, right around.
Okay, can I just say something? Because I think it'd be funny for the stream to hear.
Hold on. Let them see you. Hold on. We're gonna go this one right here. Boom.
Does
Go
it
make your
make
camera
a
shut off.
difference? No, it's not. It's off for you, Kevin. I mean, Alan.
What? Alan is no longer the
Yeah.
fifth dimension. Yeah, no, bro. I came back, fixed it. Mic's good. We're back. No longer Scuff stream because I couldn't figure that shit out. All right. Fuck
I
work, bro.
spin
Fuck
my
work. Oh,
head
right
I'm with-
round,
I
right
think it's
round.
disconnected.
He's trying to connect back. Look at him. Look at him right there. Look at him.
Oh, there. Oh, nope. Gone?
Oh, there's two of me. Oh.
Discord
There he
do be-
goes. There he goes.
My Discord do be going off there.
It do be popping off,
Okay,
bruh.
I wanted to
It
say
could be
this
going
for the
on.
chat.
All right, go for it.
A lot of you know I work with kids in an elementary school, right? Like I do elementary school shit, right? I got stupid ass binders and shit, you know, right? And I work with old people, and apparently there's people in my job who don't know what a mouse is, bro. Have you ever heard of that? A person not knowing
mouse?
what a mouse is?
A mouse.
like this
Like
mouse.
a mouse. Yes, like for like a computer.
Ooh, like
Oh,
I can see a
okay.
kid. I can see a kid not knowing.
No, this lady was so old.
No.
They had
No.
They had to tell her what a
No one
mouse
is
was,
that
bruh.
old. No one's that old. Nobody.
I
It is
don't know
2021.
how.
It is 2021.
I
Nobody
don't
is
know
that
how
old.
that was.
No.
They had to go to her house and read to her what's on her screen so she could pass like the bullshit training we always had to do. And she was getting mad at the person reading to her for reading too slow.
She was getting-
So then
wait, the
at
kid?
that
She was
no.
getting
The worker, bruh. I'm talking about the workers.
Oh,
The workers are so old
Oh my god.
that my boss
Bro.
had to
Bro,
like
how?
people put in recommendations to get like promoted. Nah, this bitch got a recommendation to get fired for her old ass. They're like fire her. She's so old.
Bro, I reckon you should fucking quit, yeah?
She's that boomer. She's that boomer that she doesn't.
Yeah, bro.
She has to be older than Boomer. That has to be some next level of shit.
Bruh, how could anybody possibly be that old?
Man, but
Bro, my
I
grandmother knows what a mouse is. Or at least I hope.
ooh, I don't know. I'm not down to take that bet
Bro,
if she knows
Should-
or not. I wouldn't know.
I'm almost tempted to call her right now and ask her, but I'm not trying to put her on blast
Yo,
like that.
man.
No, I'm not trying to put her on blast like that.
Yo.
Yes, theory. I know what a mouse.
100%. 100% of my
No,
grandma was
she
alive.
does. No, she has to. She has to. Because we had a computer in like the early 2000s or whatever, like the big ass white box, and that one had a
Oh,
mouse.
yeah.
That one had a mouse, dog. There's no way she doesn't, dog.
She
and,
fights us.
and she is always on the computer. She remember the Facebook. She'd always be on Facebook 24/7.
With that mouse in hand like
Oh
this.
god, my grandma knows how to use a
Speed.
computer.
Bruh.
Mach speed shaking.
She doesn't have Parkinson's.
But look
Yo,
at the
Scuff
camera.
goes,
It just
"What is
looks.
this
It
Scuff
just
Yeah.
looks like I'm shaking so hard. Mach
Wait, hang on.
10.
Wait, let's see.
My camera quality's too good, so it doesn't like freak out my hand. It just kind of.
Mach 10.
Yes.
Parkinson's disease.
Bruh, can you imagine having Parkinson's that bad to where your whole
Ugh.
body shakes? You just walk around like this.
Dude, you can't even see my hands, like fingers, or you can't distinguish anything from reality. What's going on?
Bruh. All right. So yeah, that was the first topic, right? That was the first topic. I just wanted to skim through it real quick because I didn't want to get too deep and offend people. But you know, that's where I stand on that. Then I not kidding, bro. When I get in my feels, I kid you not, I make bullet points of what I want to talk about. And I put like low key some like kind of depressing shit, and it's kind of like some deeper shit that I like mentally like kind of think about once in a while. And it's pretty fucking, it's in there. And then but we're not gonna get there yet. Let's start off with oh, the viewers don't know, but I'm pretty sure I already told you two. But you know, last stream happened and all, you know, it was all good vibes and everything. We're chilling. And then Friday comes around, I'm chilling, relaxing, maxing out, playing some b-ball when a couple of guys were up to no good. So you know what I'm saying?
Yo!
And
Oh, we went off.
just one day, I like, you know, I'm kicking it with a friend, and I cough. I'm like, like a standard, like clear my throat, like, and you know what I see right here? I go like that, catch my cough because it was like my throat was itchy, bruh, blood. Blood.
What happened?
And then I was like, yo, Like, is my nose bleeding? Because usually when your nose bleeds, it'll like drip down and like fill your mouth up or whatever. So I was like, I was checking it out, you know, digging up in there. I was like, there's no blood. I'm not bleeding from my nose. Nothing's happening. And at that point, it just kept fucking like coming up. Like, I'm talking like, I would show you, but it gets very, very gross. I'm pretty sure I showed Tito some videos. I don't know if I did.
No.
But it was
I
gross.
don't
Like,
like it.
like it was
You put it in
thick,
the
thick,
chat, right?
dark blood. Yeah, I did. It
You
was.
just put it in the group chat. That was it. You didn't post it on like.
Yeah, no, I didn't post it because it was kind of gross. But yeah, no, I was coughing up blood, like actually coughing up blood, and it lasted for about 2-3 minutes. And I was like, I drank hella water, just kept drinking water until it stopped. Then I left it alone. I was like, shit, that's crazy. So I came home, went to bed, woke up, hopped in the shower, and then immediately started coughing up blood again. But that time, it was like an uncomfortable amount of blood. Like, I got super lightheaded. I got pretty dizzy, and I just did not feel good. But your boy's an idiot. I did not go to the doctors. I did not go to the hospital. But I will say I got one step closer to doing that. I took a screenshot of the doctor my insurance said I can go to, and I also took a screenshot of what hospitals accept my insurance, so I'm not paying ridiculous fees, and I'll only pay up to like $3,000 total for any type of procedure of any sort.
Yo, y'all gotta play for free K for a blunt, you know, coughing up
A
blood.
blunt.
I've had nosebleeds for the past like 7 years. Tito can vouch for it. They like are almost every day. Like,
Yeah, I know.
I had one right before the stream today. Like, hopefully you can't see any blood, but I had one in the shower just before it started streaming. So your boy's like losing blood on the daily. I have like an infinite period.
You know,
Just without the cramps and the mood swings.
I gotta say, you know, most people I tell, hey man, don't go to the hospital. You know, you probably don't need to.
But me,
you know, they probably don't need to. But
I don't know what causes it.
I think I'm gonna just say this on record, just to say I never told you. Go to the hospital, nigga. That sounds bad.
No.
Bro,
I don't know what the
but the blood stopped. It doesn't. See, there's no blood anymore.
Yeah, it stopped.
Yeah.
So it stopped?
I believe you know.
It
Let's go.
stopped.
You know what?
So I gotta be good, right? I gotta be fine.
No. Do you know why though? Like, do you have an initial idea of why it happens?
I know why the
'Cause I get the
nosebleed
same thing.
happens. The throat thing,
I
no
get
clue.
I get the same thing.
No
The throat
clue.
thing. Oh, yeah, I don't know about that. I wouldn't know.
That
about
one's
I know about
probably
most
got to be
people.
something serious.
Yo, I don't know. I feel like if there's a tendon next to you, it'd be Gomek, because I always see Gomek post pictures of shit in his nose.
No, I
Like,
yeah,
he
no, I
always
feel like
posts
me and
pictures of
Gomek,
paper in his nose.
Where?
Gomek and like Quantum, I have to say, get like almost the same amount of nosebleeds consistently.
I don't know. I've always
Bro.
seen pictures of you with like a nosebleed.
No,
I
but
don't know if it's the same one or
of me?
no. I'm talking about Gomek. I feel
Oh
I've
no,
seen
bro. Like
pictures
if
of
I
him.
went into my Snapchat roll, I could show you pictures of me bleeding every day. I take a picture every time I have a nosebleed, almost every time.
Hey, you think we get in trouble for this?
No, I doubt it. It's YouTube.
Yo. No.
But
Yeah, I had one. I had one whilst I was out there in Vegas. I don't know if you remember. I was in the back of Ann's
Yeah.
car. I think
he was dying. You don't
my-
remember?
My nose. It was after we went shooting guns, and my nose just started fucking bleeding.
And I made him the makeshift
Oh, is that-
tampons because I roll my I roll napkins you get from McDonald's like joints to stuck them in your nose. I'll go get it checked out. I also still need to go to a psychiatrist and do all that stuff. I'm just so fucking busy with work. It is ridiculous. And everything fucking closes so early here in Colorado. It is awful. I'm still
Why,
trying
like,
to adapt.
3 p.m.
Bro, like you'd think so. Everyone starts drinking at 3 p.m.
12 p.m.
Nah, but
At 12
everything
p.m. everything's closed.
everything closes by 6 to 8.
Everything closes at 6 a.m.
What time?
6
Wait,
p.m.
6?
to 8 p.m.
What day? What day?
Monday
That's
through
the
Friday.
fuck.
Saturday, Sunday, they... Oh, bro, you know how most places on a Saturday or Sunday, they'll extend the hours of work? My gym shrinks them.
Oh.
My gym closes 3 hours earlier on Saturday and Sunday
You need
than
to
it
go
does
to a
regularly.
24-hour gym, bro.
Bro,
You need
there
to go
are
to a 24-hour
none. There
gym.
are none. Bro, I searched. There's only 2, but they're ridiculous fees out here. Ridiculous fees, bro.
How much? How much?
Bro, like $100 a month. I'm not doing that.
No,
I'm
fuck
not
I pay
doing
20
that. Just
I
to
pay
go at like...
£23.
What is that in
month.
dollars? 'Cause I pay $10 a month.
$30 a month.
Oh, Jesus.
For a 24-hour gym.
Oh, no, that's not that bad because I used to pay 30 and my gym has a $30 offer. You get like
Although
the
the only
whole
thing that
full
your
9
gym-
yards, everything with it.
The only thing that your gym has, I think, is the sauna. You have a sauna and shit, right? Do you have a swimming pool as well?
Yeah. You don't have a
Yeah,
sauna?
okay.
$30
No,
a
so
month.
the
You don't have a
so-
pool or a
so-
sauna.
No, so the old gym that I used to go to, I used to pay £20 a month, but it wasn't 24 hours. So the times were kind of shit, right?
Dude,
Yeah.
So
dude.
I have a
Hey,
swimming pool.
pays $130 for his gym.
Yeah, I don't know why he pays that much money. I switched gyms.
He
I
doesn't
pay
even
20
go to the gym.
He doesn't even go, dude. He's been like telling himself that he's gonna stop paying it. That was me with EOS, but EOS was only like 20-something bucks or something.
Bro,
Listen,
But this
how?
guy,
I pay
dude, it's
23
over
for a
$100.
$20 gym. So
Bro, how
Over
do you?
$100.
How do you just?
I don't know. He got the Chicago money or something.
Oh God,
Chicago,
bro.
man.
But like, so I can eat. There's a gym out here that has like a huge ass like gym, fat ass pool, indoor and outdoor pool.
Poor father, mate.
Men and single gender saunas, all this shit, like all kinds of crazy stuff for like $130 a month. But why would I do that? All I need is some dumbbells and a sauna, and that's all I need.
True.
It's actually gotten to the point where I thought about buying a sauna that you can like. It's like a unfoldable one that you can put up and sit in it, and it does the same effect. That's how much I love the sauna. They get pretty
Foldable?
hot. They still, yeah, it's an aluminum one. It does still get super hot. But yeah, that's ridiculous. But yeah, so I will be making a doctor's appointment for all that and doing all that fun stuff. That'll be next on my list. I'm gonna try to shoot for next week. Hopefully, it's not as busy as this week has been. It's been fucking crazy this week. But let's see.
I think as long as you're not like falling over,
yeah, I'm
you're
not.
probably
Yeah,
Well,
you-
I'm
you-
not
you-
gonna lie. I also overly push myself at the gym. Like currently, I stand at. Let's see. Check the handy dandy scale. Right now, I'm probably. Let me make a guess. 218.
287,000.
You're speaking American. What is that in?
Look at that. I was
218.
219.
What is 218? Is that pounds? What is that?
218 pounds, mate.
Hold on. I think I can
What is
switch
that?
this to yours.
What
Hold
is
on.
that in?
Hold on, I got you.
What is
Where's
that in
the button?
kg?
Hold on. There's a button on here somewhere. Every scale comes with a fucking button to transfer it from.
It's on the back.
Nah.
Are you sure? Check under that panel.
Nah. Damn. It said it fucked the British, bruh.
Damn. You really got the American
fit-
only.
The
There's
fit
a kg
index
only.
said fuck the British, bro. 99 kg is what Sparrow said.
Fuck him, mate. Fuck him.
99 kg is what Sparrow said. I don't know if that's accurate, but that's what he said.
99 kg, mate.
All right, Comac, just don't listen.
Fuck him.
Come on, how much do you weigh?
How much do I weigh? Fun fact, I've never properly like measured myself. Like I've never. actually
Man's
looked
ate
at-
3 burgers. He's like, yeah, I probably weigh like 37 of these.
I've never looked at like a weight scale and actually tried it out. I've never like done my height either. Shit.
Speaking American chadies, yeah.
I actually haven't checked my weight in a few weeks, so I
Alright.
really don't know. And
Alright,
then
so-
Is that like a requirement up there? Like you have
Look
to
at
get your
that.
weight
Look at that,
and shit
dog.
done?
Look at that. It's coming
No.
back, dog. It's coming back, bro.
oh, Alan, guess
It's coming
what?
back. What's up?
I'm gonna have to walk to work back and forth, and you know that's just gonna speed up the process. You know what I mean?
Why do you have to walk?
Cause I don't have the coworker that drives me no more, and
Bro, get a bike.
Alex is doing
That'll
overtime.
be really good for you. Get a bike.
I also thought about
Yeah,
getting a
get a
bike.
Not like a motorcycle or nothing, like an actual
No,
physical.
I know. Yeah, like a pedaling bike.
Yeah. I said do it.
A
Fuck it.
pedal
That'll
bike,
be
yeah.
great for you. It'll be great.
I got a weekend to buy one. But also, dang man, I'm gonna be a biker and be like, yeah.
Not the
Dude,
same
my
kind
house
of
is like-
biker.
That's just gonna be uphill though. You already know where I work.
Yeah,
It's
but guess
cool.
what, dog? It'll be weight loss, dog. Goals.
Yeah, bro, you're gonna be rapid, mate. Proper rapid.
On God, bro. It'll be great for you, dog. I'm all for it. Also, we got bro, I don't know why all these topics are like not too deep, but some of them get pretty deep. I'm not gonna lie.
I gotta say, Alan, you've been a lot deeper
Same.
than me. Yo, hold on.
Well,
Sure.
this one will be for both of us. All right. It's not too deep.
Whoa.
It's not too deep, but hold on. What was it? These two were okay. So I think I wrote these two back to back. The two points that are back to back, and there's a reason because they combine. Your first love followed by heartbreak. Those are the 2 points I wrote down. 'Cause I was talking to someone, but
I've been broke
so with the
times.
two combination, right? My theory with relationships and all this is you will never love someone the way you did the first time you fell in love. You know why? Because you didn't know what heartbreak was like. You didn't know what to expect.
You don't know what to believe.
You didn't know what to expect from
That's true, I
it
think-
being over.
How
So, like-
how bad the heartbreak is. The heartbreak reflects the love that you had.
Yeah.
So,
Like you can
yeah.
always grow from it, right? You can always fall in love again and all that. But I don't think you'll ever love someone the same way you did the very first time you ever fell in love. I feel like every person, like I'm pretty sure with me saying that, a specific person came into your mind. Am I wrong?
Hell no.
No.
I was thinking the exact opposite, dude. I was like, dang. I guess
No?
I didn't love anybody. I don't do no.
Well,
I
no,
guess,
I mean technically, on your side, you really
Cause
never really had heartbreak, dog. You never like you've had your
Mm-mm.
moments, but you've never
Yeah,
really had
no.
heartbreak. You've
No.
had your sad boy
I-
moments, but never like.
Oh, we're gonna.
Yeah, I had to say which I'm a little glad about not being fully
I'm,
like
bro,
having a-
on God, because it still like.
but
It still be
Uh,
beating my ass, bro. It still be beating my ass.
yeah, I thought about it,
I'm
like,
What about you,
come on,
Gomik?
mate.
Did someone
You know-
did someone specific
You
come to
know,
mind?
I'm in a weird boat. It's not. I've
Gomik's
never had
Love
love.
Life is my favorite thing to listen to because
Uh,
Gomik's Love Life is something else. It's just the way he does things is so fucking stupid, but I love it. Dude, I don't know.
I've never
Some of his
had a
stories
love. No,
are hilarious.
I've never had love heartbreak. Right, like love heartbreak. Like I've never been upset from breaking up with like somebody that I was in a relationship with. I've
Dude,
had-
that's
Have
like
you
my
never-
favorite
have you never
boyfriend.
fallen in
I'd be
love?
so pissed.
No, of course I have.
Then
But I've had somebody that I've been attracted to, and I thought that is the one for me.
so am I the one
And,
that's out? And like, am I the odd one out, bro? Because nah, bro, it's standard.
Nah. 'Cause if you
Your
talk
first
to- if you were to
heartbreak
talk to-
affects you, bro. It changes the way you perceive relationships, and it puts up this shield. It puts up this guard in front of you whenever another woman comes in your life. Like you'll let them come in, but you always expect that heartbreak. You always expect them to do it again. You don't care what female it is. You don't care the bullshit stories that they get told. I would never do that. Like, shut the fuck up. Yes, you will. I know you will. I'm not stupid. We're not dumb. It's gonna fucking happen. Like, oh, it's so stupid. I'm not like most people. Like, I'm guilty of saying shit like that before. But to be fair, I've never dumped anyone. I've always been the one that's been broken up with because I'm willing to put in the work it takes to extend a relationship. I understand that relationships aren't all fucking sunshine and rainbows. Bro, there's hardships in everyone in your life. Like, even just regular friendship relationships. Me and Tito have had our fallouts. We fucking like hated each other's guts for a point in time. And then we've loved each other's guts. And then we've fucked each other's guts. Wait.
Yo.
Wait,
But like,
I can vouch for that.
back to the serious note. It's just how life works. It's how relationships are. And the whole thing with me being like 22 and more, I feel like I'm more mature than most people my age. I could also just be talking out my ass. I feel like everyone I've talked to almost is similar to me. But I've noticed that like a lot of women or not women, I want to say girls, aren't really like ready, if that makes sense. Like they're just not willing to realize that it takes sacrifice and that you guys both have to sacrifice together. And in life, you have to choose who you want to put up the bullshit with. You know what I mean? Because there's always going to be bullshit. If you can't put up with someone else's bullshit and you're like frustrated that like you're dealing with their bullshit on top of yours, that's not the relationship you want to be in.
Hell no.
Because it's just going to
Okay,
cause more
that's
problems.
why I'm not in it.
Both of you go
That's
look.
like
Both both of you in a relationship have to make it work. Like you can't be one person doing
Bro,
everything.
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. That's why niggas I'm not getting a girl because I'm not trying to get 2 jobs.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
not trying to
no,
clock
no.
in at home.
I don't
and
know.
then clock in at
No,
work.
no, that's not how that
Yeah,
works. That's not how that
Wait,
works.
so what's your payment then? What's your payment for that? Pussy?
Pussy.
Yeah, on God,
Listen.
no, 100%, 100%.
That's your job.
Proxy. So I would say a relationship is 50-50, but realistically, like if we're talking realistics, realistically, it's more like 60-40. You feel me? On the guy part. For most relationships
60%
I've
for a
seen,
dude.
yeah, most of the time the dude's got to be the anchor. The dude's got to be the anchor. Like, yeah, the perfect relationship is
That's the
50-50,
thing, because
but the people
women-
I've seen.
I don't know, bro. I gotta rebuttal.
All right, go for it.
women,
This is based
know.
on my.
No, he's right. He's right.
You-
Women want a man who knows what they like. A man who's confident.
Bro, just think
Knows
about
what he
any
wants in
girl.
life.
Just think about
Right.
any girl that you talk to, right? You know, you be with a girl and she'll be talking about something,
Yeah.
and like, if like they mention like their ex or whatever, you like automatically like, oh yeah, he's stupid for that. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's true.
You just automatically agree with whatever, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, he just got along with it. No,
And then,
I agree. I was in the same boat.
I don't know. Sometimes I hear certain things about certain guys, and I'm just like, yeah, like, I don't know. Sometimes I question
No,
my
yeah,
fellow
no.
man.
So, yeah, I mean that's younger. The younger people in general, they just aren't meant for relationships. I guess. I get what you're saying now. No, you're right. Dudes are fucking dumb. They're just
monsters, I'd
yeah.
say.
They do. They're very dickheadish. I was just talking out of my experiences. Is just that like from the past. Like, and I get it. Like, we're young. Not everyone's ready to jump into a full commitment of a lifetime. You know what I mean? Because I'm now at
Yeah.
the point. I'm currently got into a point where like the only thing I know for sure that I want in life is a kid. I don't know if I want to get married, and I don't see myself in another relationship in a while. Like, I don't know, in a long time. Just
Yeah,
because.
with me, I want a girlfriend, but the girlfriend that I want has to be eventually because I want to have a family, right?
Yeah.
So I want to get married. Yeah. I want to.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to get married.
I want to make sure this relationship is like I want to do everything the traditional way. My
Yeah.
parents did it. I want to do the same thing.
Like, I want to be that dude that still goes and asks their dad to like for their
Nah.
daughter's hand in marriage.
Yeah. Nah,
it's not,
y'all
it's
played
not-
the game
bro,
all wrong.
It's not about
Yup.
me. It's about it's going to be about like my child that I eventually have. Like I want them to look up and see both parents are happy in a relationship. They're both married together.
Oh my God.
Dad. Like that's what I want.
But that's down the road. I don't
look-
want that like immediately.
Let me tell you
No,
what I want.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, not right now. Like give me another 8 years, 9 years.
I am looking
Oh.
for a whore.
Shut
as much
the
as possible,
fuck
right?
up.
Then look, hold on.
Somebody,
I'm like-
please, if you have any females, any
Oh
females who
my
are just
God.
horny and will fuck you, please give
And-
them the number. Right
Hold
now.
on.
Anybody
What's
in
up,
the
Alex?
chat, please.
Alex,
All right. So
say something. I didn't hear you.
back to what I was trying to say is based on my experiences that
Look,
like
any whore out there that would like to have sex very often,
oh fuck.
come through.
Please.
Yeah.
Give my man
That's,
Tito pussy. Please.
My man's never had the Badusi.
Hold on. What? Yo, Alex.
But yeah, so relationships, I feel like the perfect one. Here's the thing. Everyone's talking like the perfect scenario. Oh, this one would be perfect. But as shout out Bella Porch said, there ain't no such thing as build a bitch. So there ain't no such thing as build a relationship. You know what I mean? Like there is no perfect relationship. The ideal relationship you want is you both will have struggles. You both will be fucking crazy psycho people, but you both can come together, communicate. Communication is key. If you can't communicate, the relationship will fail. 100%. I promise you. No communication,
That's
no
what-
success.
That's what it's about, isn't it? That's
And
really
then,
what it's about. That's the core fundamental of it.
so core is communication. Then it's same ideologies. If you guys don't see on the same wavelength, the same path in the beginning, it will later affect the relationship in the future. And I'm talking like when it comes down to religious beliefs, long-term life beliefs, talks about kids, where you see your futures and all that. And like, it might be silly to talk about right off the bat, but the sooner you figure out their answers for those and figure out if they connect with you, is the sooner you figure out if you want to stay with that person. Because a lot of people get stuck and lost in the idea, and I do it all the time too, that like, just because you're with someone in that point in time and that you found a love for them and you're happy in that situation, doesn't mean you have to ignore all the future, like this shit you actually, like the goals in life you want. In the sense that like, if you want kids and she said she doesn't, and you wait 2 years and you're like, all right, let's try to have kids. And then like she switches up and she's like, oh yeah, let's fuck it, let's do it. And then she's like, no, actually, I was only saying that for you. I actually don't want kids. It's like, that's just not meant to be. Like, you should have caught that red flag off the get-go. That's happened to me. I mean, it is what it is. I don't blame them. I don't blame them for sticking by who they are. You should always follow who you are as a person before following someone else. If you can't be true to yourself, you'll never work with somebody else. So until you find the truth within, it's never going to be successful.
Yeah, it's like a puzzle piece, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like you have to find your other puzzle piece.
You just got to find a puzzle piece that matches.
Because that's what it is. You're trying different puzzle pieces, right? That's essentially what it is. You're trying to fit the pieces until the one that actually hits that, so it's the circle part of the piece, until that actually connects.
For me, like, I know exactly why 2 out of 3 relationships ended. The first one, religiously, we were on a different wavelength. We were on a different path religiously, and we were still figuring shit out. We were young. I don't like that situation. It was like the perfect person at the right time. But like, it would have also been dope if that would have lasted for a lot longer, because that relationship was the first. It was the situation when I said earlier. Your first love.
That's kind of crazy.
Your first love will forever be the one that like you'll never be able to be in a situation like that again for a while until you're married. I think maybe when you get married and you like are actually like in that situation where you truly want to get married and you're not getting married just to get married, and you're doing it wholeheartedly and you're doing it with every part of you and they want to as well, then I think that will be different. But until that point,
that's my plan.
Nothing will change, or nothing will be like hit different like the first love and your first heartbreak. Like it hits completely different because you weren't expecting it. You're young. Or you don't have to be young. You're just innocent to it. You don't know what that world is. You don't know what that world pertains. You're like, yo, this chick's kind of dope. Like, it'd be cool to like have that situation around for fucking, who knows, forever. I don't know how life works. And then, boom, they beat your ass, and they're like, yeah, I don't want to be with you, little stupid ass bitch. And then, you're just like, damn, that's crazy.
And then you're like 1738.
On God,
hey,
bro.
I said, what's up,
hello? Such a pretty.
But I will say, like, it's not impossible to fall in love again. It's just you're on guard. You have a shield up. You're like, hey, motherfucker, you're cool. But like, what do you really have in the bag?
Let me see a true.
Yeah, like what's really behind the bag? What's behind that door right there? You want me to open it now, or are you gonna open it later and make me regret this? And then my second relationship, I truly, to this day, don't fully know why that one ended the way it did.
Ooh,
like I get how the second one was the whole ex situation that I got cheated on. So the whole situation on how he was able to get the success story in there, I can understand somewhat, because he was her comfort. Like, whenever we got in a fight or argument, she would go to him and he'd comfort her, all that stupid shit. It's just how you open up to a vulnerable a girl's heart. You just sneak in there by using her vulnerabilities. But I've never really thought about it. I mean, I don't give a shit anymore. It's in the fucking past. But I mean, there's a couple things it could be, but I don't know. Then the third one was just our life plans were just kind of starting to separate and go different ways, and some ignorant shit was said, but it was just all came down to our viewpoints not matching, and it is what it is. Like, I don't regret any of my relationships I've been in. I learned something vital from every single one of them, and I appreciate every single one of them. So, I mean, there's different ways you can think of it. A lot of people are like, fuck my ex, fuck that bitch, this and that, like, but like you, at one point in time, chose to be with that person for a reason. So like, it's really not that serious, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't your third one how long was your third girlfriend?
Third one was 1.5 years. The second one was almost 3 years. I think it was like 2 years, 9 months. And the first one, I think, was almost 3 years. I think I documented it. Let's look at my contacts list. Let's see. I document everything. In there? Yeah, I document everything.
You got with your recent girl at the beginning of like the last year, I think it was, wasn't it? So,
bro, every time I type in their name, I'm like, please don't call them. Please don't call them. Please don't call them. Okay, so I did not put the years. For whatever reason, I didn't put the years, but it started February 10th and ended July 19th in my first relationship. And I think it was February of 2017? No, we graduated that year. Yeah, it was, huh? Was I wasn't dating her junior year, was I, Tito?
No. That only happened after high school.
No, I was dating her in high school.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
The first relationship was in high school.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah, the first one. Was that junior year or senior year?
That was like sophomore year, dude.
So it was junior year. We dated in junior year.
I didn't know
you met her end of sophomore. So I'm assuming, I believe it might be 2016 February 10th, then July 19th of 2017. That's what I think how that one went.
That seems about right.
Then
2017 being the year you guys split.
Yeah, I know for sure we split 2017, 100%.
Yeah, because then
so what is that,
some
16,
stuff happened.
So that's only what, 2 years, a little over, like close to 2 years.
Yeah, something like that.
So yeah, first one was 2 years. Second one was almost 3, and then the last one was almost 2, so a year and a half. And I gotta say I think, no, I don't know. I was gonna say choose a favorite, but there really isn't one because I benefited a lot from each of them. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure you guys can relate to those stories. I don't know. I don't want to get too deep. Favorite what?
You have a favorite?
Bro, you only had one girlfriend.
He said he had a favorite.
I have a pair of your exes.
Oh, which one is it?
I guess it'll be S, and then J, and then
well, I mean,
K,
I could have told you that. Wait, J. Wait.
SJ what?
Oh, but that doesn't count though. Wait.
J doesn't count?
J as in Asian? Or
what?
J as in someone else? Oh, that J. Okay, say your list again.
S, J, K.
Okay.
And then, no, actually, if I want to be technical,
bro,
S,
hey,
J,
no, hold
S,
up. No, hold up.
I have no idea what y'all talking about.
Wait, did you say S?
I'm lost.
S, J, S, A.
A?
Who y'all talking about?
I didn't date anybody with an A.
Oh, it's your bit? I don't. K. That's the thing.
All right, so he's
Whatever,
listing.
man.
He's listing the first initials of them. So it's girlfriend one. I don't count any of the other ones before her as relationships. So Sam didn't count. All right, putting that on the record.
That was just a thing.
I wasn't in.
No, they went out for like a month or something.
It was like 4 months.
That's not long enough.
Yeah, I know. But that was funny. Oh yeah, and then I wanted to ask you guys, do you guys have the one that got away?
I don't know.
'Cause I have like 2.
Yeah? Would you count Alan, you know my story. I think would you count that one?
Bro, that still upsets me to this day, dog.
Well,
I don't even want to talk about that one, bro. It irritates me, bro. It's so stupid, bro. The whole situation. Hey, if you're fucking watching this, I highly doubt you will. But the way you did my boy right here, fuck you. He won't say that because he respects you, but fuck you. You had me confused, and I don't get confused.
I mean, she's happy. She's happy. She's got a man now. So
I mean, that's all that matters. I mean, like, yeah, she might be happy or whatever, but that should be.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't kept up with her for like.
Weenie, I'd say whatever you just consider. I guess it's just the.
It's a personal thing, Weenie.
It's up for you to decide.
Weenie asked, "What do you consider an actual relationship?" Because my first one was only 5 months. So it depends on like, it depends on how connected you felt with that person. So me, I don't count the ones before the first one because I never felt like a deep connection with the people I was with. I just kind of the first 2 girls I dated, I just kind of like started doing it, seeing how dating works, I guess you can say. Then the one I count as number 1, like I'm talking, I'll just tell the story because it's an interesting story. So it's like that High School Musical type fucking story, or like the generic fucking stupid ass romantic movies where I'm talking like I'm at my school. It's a speech and debate tournament. She's in speech and debate for a different school. I'm in speech and debate for my school. I'm gonna strictly stick to no names of any sort and not any hints because of the our past or whatever. So basically, I saw this person while I was walking with my friend. Me and him were walking, chopping it up and talking and whatnot. And then me and her locked eyes, and I was like, hold up. I was like, oh, wait a minute. And then I walked all the way back. I walked all the way back around, and like we kept reconnecting eyes. I told my friend, I was like, hey dog, I hate to do this to you, but I gotta go like try to talk to it.
It's where you connect eyes, where you kind of that's the initial.
Bro, and like then I got lucky because I was friends with a lot of people in speech and debate. I just so happened to be really good friends with one of her teammates. So I was like, oh, my boy. And I walked up to him, started talking to him, and, you know, she made her way into the situation. He introduced me. I introduced myself. And then somehow it went from like 4 of us talking to me and her slowly walking away and talking and roaming the halls. We talked about all kinds of shit. And then, you know, from there, the rest is history. We got together, and it was probably one of the, like I said, the first love and the first heartbreak just hits different. It's still an open wound, sadly. Bro, it's been 4 fucking years, right? 4 fucking years, right? And it's still like, damn. Like, that's what, when you think back to it, you're just like, damn.
I mean, shit lasts long, bro. I think it takes
time. Like, I've accepted it. I completely understand the situation of how it split. I respect it. She's doing great. She's living her life, and that's all I can ask for. I'm living my life. I'm doing great. That's all either one of us want to do. You know what I'm saying? Tito, that's very offensive. That's very offensive, Tito. That's very offensive, Tito.
I was showing meatballs on stream, mate.
But yeah, I mean,
I want to show my meatballs.
You look like a minced meatball.
Then I mean, hey, I mean, when we broke up, she did shoot me a text on like the last message. It was a screenshot of her screenshotting someone else's tweet, and it said, my parents were high school sweethearts that broke up and found each other 10 years later. So, I mean, I got like 7 more years to see if that happens. You know what I'm saying?
7 more
You know what?
I wouldn't be mad at it.
Yeah,
shit.
I don't know. I mean, it's not like
I'm hoping that happens.
It's not like you can't just hit her up right now.
I would never. Bro, the cringiest thing I did was when I was really down bad, bro. Oh, I don't even want to say this, bro. The cringiest thing I did.
It's cringe to message her now and be like, hey,
no, bro. So look,
4 years ago.
So when I got cheated on, oh, I don't want to say this, bro, because it was cringe, and I know she knew it was cringe, bro. I'm cringing at it because like my mind was in a different place back then. So she posted on her Snapchat story.
Wait, you did message her. Wait, you messaged the bird you were with 4 years ago.
The woman I was with before the one that cheated on me. And I slid up and I said some stupid shit, bro. God. And I tried forming it into like me being this like fuckboy, and or like not fuckboy, but like flipping it around, or like something, like start a conversation, spark it. And like I didn't know how to talk to people during then. So it's not like I was like, let me fuck. Like that's not what I'm talking about, but it was cringe just the fact that I went out of my way to like start a conversation with someone from my past. You know what I mean?
That's my opening line on Tinder, that one. Just let me fuck.
Bro. And it's just so cringe. The fact that I really slid up. Like, I don't even know what I said. I don't know. I don't even think it was that bad. I really don't remember, but it was fucking cringy, bro. It was awful. Oh.
Hey, man. I hit up
bro, and I've done it to, like, it's not just her. It's like the fact that, like, my mindset during that point, bro, I slid up on everybody's stories, bro. It was gross. Like, that version of Alan was like the most down bad Alan I've ever met.
You're just hitting up everybody or what?
Bro, oh God, it was so cringe. Like, I'm talking like at the festival I went to, Day in Vegas, even Lord, one of my good friends, told me I was a different person. He said, you just looked like you just had like fucking like sex-driven eyes. You just did not care about anything other than like females.
Yeah.
You remember? Alan hit you up.
I remember.
He's asking you.
I remember that. I remember those days when you're a sex fiend.
Bro.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Do you want to talk about the one? Do you want to talk about the girl that you she had a bump? You know what I'm talking about, the tummy bump? Yeah.
Am I publicly gonna put all this out there? Fuck. I did say this is where we get like deep. So before we get into the stories, I want to make a disclaimer for if anybody has to hear this. I feel bad for the way I handled a lot of the situations in my past. I feel bad for the way I abruptly ended a certain situations, and all I can do is learn from it and go from it, and that's why I'm no longer that person anymore. It has, like most people, it doesn't affect them, but I'm a very caring person. I'm pretty sure you guys can vouch for me on that one. But I naturally care for people that I don't know. Naturally, it's just how I am. I don't know why it is, and during this down bad moment of Alan, I was still that caring of a person, but I forced myself to not give a shit. I just ignored it and just kept like, yeah, fuck it. It is what it is. And I did some, like, I wouldn't say like it was that douchebaggy, but it was to the point where, like, for example, this didn't happen to specifically anybody, but say it's like, oh, you build someone up, you like hype them up, you like have deep conversations with them. But from the start, you're like, I don't really know if I want to get into another relationship, right? But you like accidentally play it off like, oh, but like I'm willing to, talk to you and see where it goes with you. Then you do what you got to do, then you stop talking to them and you stop replying to them. You ghost them. That's essentially kind of what I've done in my past. And I'm not proud of it, but we all go through our down bad moments. And that's why I tell you guys, I'm not fucking perfect. I'm still working on it. I'm still building myself. I'm not fucking perfect. None of us are. But I think that's one of the one things I'm like, damn, I really did that. So back into what Goming's talking about, he's referring to this one person. God, please don't let her see these. Oh, fuck, bro. This one person I met on an application called Tinder may or may not have been pregnant.
Yo! I remember this bit. I didn't know
and how did you not know?
And
let me make it obvious.
I may or may not have did some dickish moves, but it was also a point in time where I really didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do with life. And I was just going with the flow. And that flow, it definitely wasn't Grindr. Calm down, Sparrow. I was going with the flow, and the flow was being a dickhead. And we went to a drive-in movie theater. And, may or may not have done certain things in there, and it was very embarrassing. Mind you, this was, what was it, 4 years ago now? 3 years ago? When was it, Tito? Was I 18 or 19?
This was you two.
I think this.
Oh no, I was 20, huh?
This is you.
I was 20. Damn, that's crazy. So much changes in 2 years.
Were you 21?
No, I wasn't 21. It was 2 years ago. It was over 2 years ago. It was over 2 years ago. And that may or may not have happened, and I may or may not have stopped talking to her shortly after she introduced me to all of her friends, after I hung out with all of her friends, an hour before. So that day went like this. I woke up, went to work, worked like a 13-hour shift, went to the gym for like 3 hours, went to the movie with her, drove an hour out of my city to go hang out with her and do some other shit, and then went to her friends. And it was like 2 or 3 a.m. when I got done. I drove an hour and a half home. And then I went to bed for about an hour and woke up for work the next day.
That's I don't know.
And then I woke up and pounded down like 3 Red Bulls
it's-
back to back.
It's like it's too much when it's like, you know that you're just trying to get the fuck out of it, and you have to go to the friends. You have to do this. You have to do that.
So like here, the weird thing about it is, like, I mean, yeah, that was the goal. I'm not gonna lie, but I didn't even mean for the situation to outplay the way it did. I just didn't know how to like stop her communication or tell someone that like, all right, I don't really know what I want in life, so I don't want to continue this because I don't want to lead you on. So I decided the best way to do that wouldn't hurt her is ghost her. But apparently she got attached. And apparently she got hooked on the Allen disease.
I don't know. And the baby or just her?
I can't speak for the baby. I can't speak for the baby.
He was like, yo, that's my new dad.
I'm
He doesn't know who's who.
So, hey, that's Tito. So back to earlier what we talked about. You're not wrong. Dudes are fucking assholes because I've been one and I still am one.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
I think the fact that
everybody in the world is equally bad.
Yeah. To be fair though, with her, she was pregnant with someone else's kid. And
yeah, but like we got into deep with it. She told me about her situation. I told her, I was like, nah, bless up, queen. Like, you should not even worry about no man. You don't need anybody in your life. Like, own your shit. Like, don't even worry about what anybody else thinks. And then I just, I dipped.
Yeah. And then you
but I did not lie about everything I said. I still stand by everything I said. Like, hey, own that shit. If you're already there, don't regret anything in life because there's no point in regretting things. So, I mean, I was just being a therapist for her. I didn't mean for her to get hooked. I didn't mean for her to get attached to me.
I mean, to be fair, I do not want to have a relationship with a chick who has a kid with another dude. Does that make sense? Like, that's my personal.
Yeah, because it comes with drama, and you don't want drama.
I don't want to. I don't want to look after a kid that's not mine. So
I get that. And then, since I'm on a tight schedule, the next one. So we already talked about this one. So the next point, since we're kind of on. It was demon time. That was a dark point in my life, and I'm glad to say I've been single for how long have I been single for, Tito?
2 hours.
4 months, like 5 months, 4 or 5 months, almost half a year.
Has it been like? No,
yeah,
it has not been 4 or 5 months, bro.
I've been here for 2 months. I lived with my lesbian parents for 3.
Oh yeah, your lesbian parents.
Oh, it was like 2 weeks ago. You were here. We just got your stuff from what's the face.
It's crazy, huh? So it's been about 5 months. It's been about 4 or 5 months, and I can say that I have not been trying to hoe around or any of that. Like I don't care. That's another thing. After this relationship, I've learned that like I also just don't give a shit anymore. Like I'm just waiting till it finds me. Like I'm done chasing. I'm done with all that stuff. Like I would like to be in a relationship. I love relationships because it's just so great going home to someone or just having that bond with someone. But I'm glad I don't have the drama. I'm glad I don't have the responsibility of having to take care of me and that person. But I wouldn't be opposed if a relationship snuck up on me and it happened. I wouldn't be opposed to it. But I'm also not trying to rush into one. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense.
True.
Yeah. That's my current standpoint.
Bro, my tactic is just don't talk to women.
See, I think the wider variety you make yourself have, the more you get to learn about people, what you want from a person, how you want your future person to be. Because you learn, you get signals, you get cues, and now I can honestly say, like, I kind of know what I want in a woman. I know what I want.
I said it. Point blank, period, bro.
All right, my bad. All right, dog. All right, look. Nah, look. So the next thing is, I want to kind of get into poetry, dog.
Is that weird for you?
Is that weird?
No,
you want to sit down on a chair, flip for a bit of Shakespeare?
No, like I want to write poetry. I want to do like the open mic shit. Like I want to stand up and like spit bars.
Okay, but here's one thing you gotta remember: when you get into things like this, you can't expect me to follow you, bruh. I cannot do that.
What?
You're gonna have to make some new poetry ass friends, bro. I can't do that.
What is this dude saying right now?
I think he's unfriending me right now, IRL. I think I'm getting unfriended.
I'm not following you there. I can't. I'm just. I watch you and I appreciate it, but I'm not gonna join you and let me do that too. You know what I mean? I can't do that.
Saying I respect
well, no,
that.
it's definitely not for
really
everyone. I'm not gonna drag you into it because I don't think it's for everyone.
All right.
No, I want it for me. I want to do it for me because I just kind of want to try it, bro. I just want to, hop in.
I'll listen to it.
Yeah.
I'll read it. I'll do.
I think I could spit some hot bars, dog. Like I think I could spit some fire, bro.
What if I hate it? What do I do?
You tell me, and I work on it.
And I hit you? Do I hit you after? I don't know when to hit
you. You hit me before I started speaking.
I would have loved the response of why you gotta hit me. I want to hear that one.
Nah, bro. Nah, you should definitely hit me, bro. Alan's dumb as fuck. God. Alan's the dumbest person I know, dog. Hey.
This is too funny. Dude,
all right, so I've been. That one was short, dog. That one was short. But now.
Dumbest thing I know.
Oh god, that was the funniest thing we used to always say.
Always in high school.
And every time, randomly, Tito would just sit there and be like, "I'm the funniest person I know."
True. I'm the funniest guy.
Bro, like out of nowhere, he'd be like this. He'd be like this. And then I'd be like, "What is it, Tito?" He'd be like, "Nothing. Nah, nothing." And I'm like, "Nah, what is it, Tito?" He's like, you know what, Tito?
Yeah.
I'm just the funniest dude. I'm just the funniest dude I know. And we all just start fucking crying.
It's like a fucking sitcom.
Oh god, it's fucking hilarious, man. Bruh, high school Tito, whenever he would do this, he'd be like, sit back and
dude.
And like, bro, we would randomly do that. We'd look at each other and be like,
always a stupid ass shake head nod.
Oh god, all the time. It's always like we look at each other, make eye contact, and be like,
God.
Can you believe that you did?
It's funny. I think about it now, and I'm like, dude, like we don't look that different now, but we did look different in high school.
Oh god.
And I just can't imagine us dumbass motherfuckers just hanging out.
Bro, we were stupid.
Just other people's looking at us, because other people saw us around in public.
Bro, I want to know what other people thought of us. Like, what group were we? Because I can never put us in a group.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Because you had the weeboos that sit over by the vending machine. You had the basketball, football jocks that were like the big table in the cafeteria. You had the ROTC jocks over by the ROTC room. You had the fucking random white girls that would just take up the quad. And then you have the fat bitches that, they're fat bitches that would just always bound together and become like a fortress. Then you have the special ed kids that took the front of the cafeteria. And then we were just there by the stairs. We were just vibing.
You were just there.
I was like, I'd say I was a floater, but like that's
no, 100%. Me and you. I think me and you out of everyone in the group were the floaters.
Flying around.
Like we'd meet together, we'd do our thing, and then we'd all just go float around, talk to random people, and find our ways back.
I'd always end up with my crush. I
think I was in the same situation like that.
But true. I would go my roundabouts to my friends, and then I'd go to my crush and be like,
"Oh yeah, 100%." You always find your way to like sneak your way, and you're like,
Yeah.
Always. If you had lunch with your crush, you just found a way to somehow walk around the entire school and then just and wiggle your way in.
Hold on. Oh dang! Wait, if I go to Google Maps, would it show? If I go to the school, would it show? Dang it! You just show the address, huh? Dang.
I mean, they know we went to Canyon. It doesn't matter. Hey, it doesn't matter for me. I went to Canyon Springs, dog. I don't live there no more. North 5th and Alexander. Fuck y'all.
All right, we're gonna just don't click on my stream yet. Hold on. Hold on.
Damn.
I gotta make sure it doesn't show my house for some reason.
How small is your school, Sparrow? Sparrow said, "Damn, there isn't any separate groups in my school. Everyone is actual friends with everyone. Not even lying, bro. That school has like 500 people." I'm over here clicking on. Okay.
I just wanted to show for reference.
Yeah, the quad.
The quad.
There. So we would sit right over here, where my mouse is, right here. We would stand around like right here for lunch. The weeaboos would sit right. Oh no, zoom back in. The weebs would sit right over here. They actually broke that table. ROTC kids would sit along underneath this little
under that blue balcony.
Yeah, underneath this right here. All the like basketball jocks and everybody was inside. Everybody who thought they were cool sat like on this part of the cafeteria, like right here.
Inside, this is the cafeteria.
Like they sat right here, right where my mouse is, like right in this vicinity inside.
The rest is kind of, I don't know. Gomek, does this look like a British school to you?
Wait,
bro. Hey, now that I look at it, dog, we low key kind of had a big school, but it wasn't big enough.
It was like
look.
Nah,
this right here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Look at our
1,
green.
2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6 basketball courts.
It's
1, 2, 3, 4, 8 tennis courts, a fucking big ass football field, a baseball field, a softball field, a soccer field over here. And then you had the portables back here. These 2 portables. You had these 2 portables. There was like 4 portables or 5 portables over here, on each side or some shit. And then you had 2 stories for this building. This building's 2 stories. This one's a single story. This one was the gym. This entire thing. That's the small gym. Oh, that's the auditorium right there. That's the other auditorium. Bro, that's crazy. Looking at that part of the school, it brings back hella memories, dog.
Yeah, nostalgia.
That's nuts. Like I remember right here.
Can't go that way.
Right there. Why?
No, we just can't go this way.
Yeah. Right there by the field. This used to be for golf. That used to be a putting green a long time ago for golf.
I remember that.
And they just got rid of it. Now it's just there. That's funny.
What, a putting what?
A putting green, for putting? For golf?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot y'all played golf out there.
Yeah.
I remember I hit the first thing I hit with the car was one of these blockers. I drove over that bitch.
The parking bump.
Yeah, I was like 16. I drove
Bro,
the car.
hey, hold on. Right, go back to this where the gym entrance is. So right here in front of here, real quick. Those stairs right there, and back over there where you can see my mouse. That one right there, and then this one right here. I slept there once with Tito and Guillermo and was it Nathaniel?
Right there too, over here.
Yeah, that's what I pointed at. You couldn't see it, but I pointed over there. So I went to the midnight release of the Star Wars Force Awakens, like the midnight release, and I had a wrestling tournament at 6 a.m. the next day. So we walked to the fucking movie theater from our house. Then
walked there. No, we got it right there.
No, we were at Andreas's, weren't we? No, that's too far.
Oh.
Who were we with?
You guys were hanging out with Nathaniel, and then my brother.
Who dropped us off? Your brother?
My brother took us at midnight.
Okay, yeah. So we went. Then we walked to 7-Eleven to grab snacks. Walked back, watched the movie, and then when the movie got done, it was like what 2 a.m. or a little after 2:30.
It's like a 2-hour movie, yeah.
Yeah, it was like 3.
So then we were like, fuck it, let's walk to school and we'll just kick it there. So I walked to school and we got to the school at like 3:34 and I fell asleep on the stairs with a fucking jacket on and it was like winter. This was like December. No, January.
It was 32 degrees.
December.
It was 32
it was
degrees.
Hella cold. Hella cold. We're all huddled in a ball and I had to sleep or else I would like get fucked up for the tournament. Fell asleep right.
My mom brought us
right
monsters.
There. Oh yeah, I forgot your mom dropped. Yeah, it was funny.
She brought me a sweater. I didn't have a sweater.
Yeah.
Remember, it was 32 degrees.
Bro, it was so cold. We were all freezing. Oh, it was so awful. It was so awful.
And then at 6:30 a.m., they opened up the.
No, it was 5:30. 5:30. 5:30.
Oh, was it 5:30?
Yeah, because my tournament was at 6. So 5:30 they opened. We went to the cafeteria. Sat down and I fell asleep in the cafeteria again shortly after. Then, didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that either. So we fell asleep, and then fucking shortly after, I went to a wrestling tournament and whooped some ass. So it was pretty funny.
Damn, Sparrow said his quad is bigger than that.
Oh damn. All right, I mean shit. My bad, dog.
All right, well, Alan, I don't know if
we're almost done. We're
Yeah.
almost done. Do we want to get into a deep topic right now?
I mean, I don't know.
Is there one more controversial topic?
No, there's no more controversial ones, but this one is a deep one.
Where's
I wrote
it
down
deep?
for me. So
Oh.
the other day, I was
It's
like
deep
in
deep.
my thoughts, thinking out loud in my own brain, and I came out. I didn't come out. I thought about something that has always lingered in my brain, and it was more so because I thought more about the fact that if I had a kid by myself with no one else, right, that kid will not have any grandparents.
Damn.
I never thought about it. I mean I think about it all the time, but I never got deep into it. But my kids will never be able to know their grandparents on my side. And that's why for certain situations, like I think it's super important for me to get along with any girl that I'm with, her parents. I think it's super important. If I can't get along with her parents, we can't work out. Because my kid will only have their parents as grandparents. And I'm not going to have this weird split boundary between me and my lady's parents because that's just not how I roll. Like, that's not what I want. I don't want to get stuck into feeling like I quote unquote hate her parent. Like, you know how like it's the typical joke, like, oh, her mother-in-law. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, no, I want to share that bond. I still want to share a bond with any, like, the person I'm with. I want to share that bond with their parents. Like, I want to become like their adopted, like, not adopted kid, their son-in-law, like actual son-in-law. You know what I mean? And that's where I slack when it comes into like finding a person or whatnot. Is just like I don't want to keep I hate remaking those connections. I hate becoming a part of someone's life.
I hate it.
Have such like because one thing like I will say every now and then I do miss the relationship I had with my ex and her parents and the way we were. Sometimes I miss it because it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I didn't have too many complaints about it. Like yeah, we had our separate viewpoints and stuff. That's why it ultimately didn't end. But I don't regret anything in that relationship. It was a fun relationship, and I'm thankful for it. But with that just being tossed away and just forgotten and thrown in the past, I don't know if I want to get into that again. Reconnect, because like think about it. I'm not only just losing one person. I'm losing 3. If I didn't meet more of their family, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And because I think that bond is super important for me more so than anybody else. Like, because most people, because you have parents, you don't really like mind if you get along with the person you're with, their parents. Like they're like acquaintance level type people. You know what I mean? Like they're just there. You don't have that bond with them. Whereas me, I will only have them to go to for advice when it comes to like stuff like that. I'll only have them to have as grandparents for my child. I'll only have them for like when it comes to certain situations like having a quote unquote mom and dad and stuff like that. So it's like that's where it becomes very problematic for me because it just can't be anybody, you know?
And
I
don't know, man. Oh, God.
And then going off that, I wrote this down. I don't think it's necessarily true, but I wrote it down. Word for word, I wrote, because I wanted to like paraphrase it. I put that, going based off that, I don't want to say it, but I have to say it because I wrote it down. I also, in a way, have no one to be proud of me. And that hurts, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, I have my siblings, I have my cousins, I have an aunt, uncle, my grandma, but showing your parents that, like, even though you came from nothing, you're showing them that, like, everything they taught you and everything they gave to you, you brought, and you have something to prove for yourself. You know what I mean? And I can't go and show my mom where I'm at now. I can't show my mom like, hey, like we struggled. We went through this struggle together. Like we were dirt poor. Like there was times where I couldn't get shit for like Christmas or whatnot from you. Like we had our toughness, but like, look, like from everything you taught me, everything I've learned from the experiences of having you around and not having you around, everything I've gained from that, like look where I'm at. Like look at my mindset. Like look at where I'm going in life. Like I can't have that. And I can't ever fathom what it would be like for her to say that like she's proud of me and she's happy with where I'm at in life. And like regardless if she would be or not, it doesn't fucking matter. Like people tell you tell me like my grandmas, both my grandparents tell me like, "Oh, your mom would be so proud of you." Like I don't give a shit. Like I want like psychologically I want to hear it. You know what I mean? Like I want to know it. Like yeah, I mean anybody could say like, "Oh, that person would be proud." But like yeah, would be. You know what I mean? It's theoretical.
Is. You want it to be is
I want to hear it from them. And like that's where I struggle a lot and it hurts a lot because it's like damn, like sometimes I'm just like am I even like it's just tough cuz like I keep doing all these I have a lot going for me but I also feel like I haven't achieved anything. You know what I mean? Like I've achieved a lot of stuff but I it's like it feels like it goes unnoticed. Like I mean like my friends are like, "Yo, you're doing good." My grandparents, my family that I have around still, they're like, "You're doing really great. Like I'm proud of you, this and that." But it's not the same. Like Tito, like if you got a call from your mom and she said she's really proud of you and where you're at in life, wouldn't that make you like feel great inside?
Yeah, I guess.
Or versus like your brother saying like, "Hey, I'm proud of you."
Yeah.
Because like
yeah,
I feel like your brother might be on the same level, but like because your mom, like you guys came from nothing essentially. She struggled. She worked her ass off to raise all of you, kind of by herself. You know what I mean? Like yeah, she had your stepdad, but like essentially by herself. And you get to show her like, hey, all of your struggles are paying off because look at where we're at now. Look how successful we are. And she gets to see that growth, and you get to see her reaction to that growth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's one of those things I never thought about missing out on. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like it's never even crossed my mind.
And that's why I tell everyone like, just the one thing you can't do is take anything for granted. Like realize what you have, realize it, and like be appreciative of like if anything at the end of the stream, go fucking hug your parents, tell them you love them. Like they love hearing it. They love hearing that shit. They love knowing that like you know they're doing good. Like because they can only try their best. They're only giving their all. Not every parent is perfect. Not every parent will do good. But essentially most parents, like actual parents who want to be a parent and are trying, they're giving their fucking all. Even when it seems like they're against you, even when it seems like they're yelling at you, they're mad at you, they're upset with you, it's more so because they're scared. When it comes to that, it's more like when your parents get upset with you with like school or like life choices or anything like that, it's more so they're terrified that they think they might fuck up. And that's what really drives them to a certain path. Is like parents get terrified because nobody fucking knows if you're doing it right. Nobody fucking knows. And I can't imagine what it's like to be on the other end of that, where you're the parent, like, fuck, like, I got to make sure this person becomes a pretty good kid, you know?
Dang, man, Johnny's already doing that.
Yeah, and it's hard. I've seen it. I've seen what parents are when they're raising their kids. I know what it's like, and it's just, it's wild.
I'm finna make one of them bitches in the laboratory on me.
Hey, like I want a kid, but like Two Mad said 2 weeks ago on the first stream I think we did like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
He said I got to be more considerate about the fact that like if I have a kid by myself, like it is literally gonna be just me and that kid. Like yeah, it'll have my sister and everything like that. Like it'll have family, but like when it comes to what really opened my eyes up to this is the movie Fatherhood. Because
I've never heard of it.
I don't want to spoil it, but that movie opened it up. And for me, it's like, what do I say? What do I tell the kid when it's like, oh, why don't I have a mom? You know what I mean? Oh, my friend was talking about grandparents. Like, do I have any grandparents? Well, I'm putting that child in a worse point than I was. Ooh. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be able to provide that kid a lot more stuff, materialistic things, and more knowledge than I did growing up, but emotionally it'll have less essentially because I still had my grandparents. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, I didn't have a dad, and they'll have they'll have me, and I'm pretty sure I'll be great at it. I'm pretty sure I'll do fine, but it's just kind of nuts thinking about it. It's like, damn, like it probably would not be a good idea if I went and had a kid on my own. I mean, I'm still down to. I'm not against it. If it has to happen, it will happen because I will have a kid. That's what I want. It's one of my goals in life.
Concerned about you actually having a kid on your own. I think that's just something you're thinking right now. But like you said, I mean, you only decide with time, really. Who knows? We could be upside down tomorrow. Gravity.
Yeah, you're not wrong. So the beauty of that, like I told Two Man, like right now my mindset is by the age of like 25, I want to like at least be more like a lot closer to having a family or having a kid. It doesn't have to be at 25, but I want to be at the point in life where like I'm ready for it. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like your kid's gonna be happy,
regardless. Yeah.
Two parents like you and your wife, if you do get married, or your girlfriend at the time you have a kid with. We're happy to have parents, like.
Yeah.
You can tell them about what happened to your.
Yeah, no, parents. I mean, it'll be easier. It'll be a lot easier to tell these stories and everything to my kid if the kid has a mom and that person's grandparents or that person's parents and everything. It's going to be harder in the beginning. Like, I feel like no matter what, I know I could be a mom and dad. I know I could play that role. As Cameroni said, I know I could play that role, and I know I'll have to. I'll have to step up to the plate and play that role. But, like, when my kid turns 16, like, I'm pretty sure he or she will completely understand and won't be fucking depressed about it, So that's why it's like, it'll just suck when my kid's, like, 6 asking the questions when they're learning everything. They're finding out that, like, oh, people have grandparents. People have 2 parents. Because it's not, like, I didn't know I was the odd one out not living with my parents. I didn't know it was weird to live with your grandparents. So it was very difficult. And then, like, that entire situation was just nuts. And then going back to the proud moment thing, or kinda, I don't know why I said that, but going back to some more depressing shit, what I just remembered, it just came up in my brain because I'm talking about school. Another very hard moment for me was the realization that promises are made to be broken. And that's why I take promises so serious. Too many people will make false promises and they'll tell you things just to make you, like, in the moment happy, but they will never follow through with it. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've been promised, like, oh, we're going to go on vacation. We'll go to Disneyland. Well, I'll treat you like this. We'll go do this. We'll go do that. Oh, this and that. You know what I mean? And it's just every time it's been followed by heartbreak. Every single time. And that's why now I've bred it in my brain that, like, I expect every promise ever given to me to be broken. But every promise I make, I 99% uphold unless I somehow forget because I have a very bad brain. But 99% of the time, I uphold. No, I mean, I know living with my grandparents isn't weird, but growing up, I thought it was because I didn't know it wasn't. No, I didn't think it was weird. It was weird to me that everybody else thought it was weird, if that makes sense. Because it wasn't the norm.
Yeah.
And then to go back to some other depressing shit, since I'm bouncing all over the place because, I got whatever it's called where I'm all over the place. Another sad moment.
Brainworms.
Since we're in depression talk, is
Brainworm.
One of the trickiest things for me right now that I deal with all the time is I don't know who my dad is. Biologically, I don't know who is my actual biological father. And that's what gets tricky because my grandmother, the one that took me in and raised me, is my quote-unquote dad's mom. So there's a chance that she's biologically not even my grandma. Like, no matter what, I'll always love her to death, and she'll always love me to death, and we'll always have that bond. But it'll hit different if I do a blood test and I find out I'm not a part of this family. You know what I mean? Because there's a chance everybody in Colorado that I'm is my family. There's a small percent chance. Well, technically it's 50-50, so it's not that small. But there's a chance that biologically everybody here is not related to me. But
I would agree if your sister wasn't your twin, bruh.
But my sister came from my mom.
But then dang, you're right.
Yeah. But I will say, I have a lot of resemblance of my grandmother's brother. I have a lot of resemblance to some of my cousins. I have resemblance to my grandfather and my uncle. But I've also been told that I resemble the other person that could be my dad. And the hardest thing growing up as a kid is whenever certain situations would happen with my grandparents or whatnot, like say my grandma accidentally upset my mom, or I would tell my mom like, my grandma this, my grandma that, my mom would follow it up with like, that's not even your grandmother, so I don't know why you listen to her. Like, he's not even your dad, like, you don't even know your dad's this person. And then I'd go home crying to my grandma, like, you're not my grandma, this and that. She's like, no, Frank's your dad. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Which one is it? Like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
And that fucks you up as a kid because you're going back and forth where your sister, your other grandfather, your mom's sister, your friends, everyone's telling you like, oh, they're not even your family. Like, that's not even your blood grandmother, this and that. And like, as a kid, blood matters because you think that's what bonds you together. You know what I mean? As a kid, like, you don't really know that like family isn't just blood. So as a kid, that fucked me up. And then there was one point in time where my quote unquote dad, not my grandma's son, but the other dad, we'll call it dad, other dad than my grandma's son. He picked me up for one of my birthdays and threw me a birthday party. And I guess I had a lot of fun. I don't remember it too much, but it was fun or whatnot. And then on my way home, he was dropping me off the next day because I think I spent the night. I don't really remember too much. But I remember him saying like, oh, like, obviously giving you the standard spiel, like, oh, I love you, son. Like, hopefully we can spend more time together, like, do a lot more adventure stuff. Like, he's like, I promise I'll call. I'll reach out to you more. Like, we'll hang out almost every weekend. So then he was like, yeah, every time that phone rings, just automatically assume it's me because I will be calling, and be ready to like hear from me, and I'll reach out to you. And I don't even think I told you this story, Tito. And I got dropped off. I was excited. I was like, yeah. Hold on. All right, sorry, I got a text. He would just say like, oh yeah, like I want to hang out, like let's hang out more. I want you, like you're my son, this and that, love you, blah blah blah. And I was like, me being a kid, like finally realized like, oh, so this is who my dad is, right? Like it's like finally clicking. I'm like, yo, yeah. This is great, and I'm happy. I don't know what it's like to be hurt, because I mean, like I do, but I'm just like, fuck it. Like this is actually a good moment in my life through all the bad that's going on, all the bullshit that's going on. This is like a good moment. And then, sure enough, after that day, he went home, left or whatever. Then every single time for almost 2 weeks, I want to say, my grandma can confirm this. Every time the phone rang, every single time, I would run fast as fuck, boy, sprint to the kitchen and like be all giddy, like jumping and everything, like all happy and joyful. And like my grandma would hang up the phone. I'm like, so was it him? Was it him? Was it him? Boom. No, it wasn't. No, wasn't him. I'll let you know when it's him. Wasn't him. And then it became a less of like a less like excited thing to me, just sitting down at the table, sad to where like I'd cry because I was like, what did I do wrong? Like, because you start blaming yourself. It's like, what did I do? Like, why is this happening to me? And the shit going on with my mom, I was just like, why does this have to happen to me? Like, what the fuck? And then through more discussion and realization, it was like, hold on, sorry, I gotta reply to this.
Yo, he's tapping with his fingers right now.
No, how do you know he's doing his fingers? You can't see them. He might be
Hey,
using something else.
did you notice his blanket on the wall?
Yeah, I did. So yeah, but like that sucked. It was a very painful point, but now I don't give a fuck. Like, fuck that dude. Like, whoever does that to a kid is fucked up. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's more to it. Like, I feel like my mom had to do something with it. She probably scared him off, this and that, because it's just a common trait, as fucked up as it is. But, so there's probably deeper things with it, but it's still fucked up, because she was a very manipulative person, so she probably told him, that's not even your kid, go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't really know the situation. I don't know how it unfolded, because I don't know how I would react if someone told me it's either between you or that person. I wouldn't want to do something with that kid. Like, what the fuck? What do you mean? Like, I thought we were together. How the fuck could it be with that person? Like, what the fuck? So, I mean, I somewhat understand it, but I don't think any child deserves that. I think he should have just manned up and like explained it. You know what I mean? Like at least said something or wrote a letter or something. But it is what it is.
Yeah, I never heard that story. Out of all the stories I actually did hear from you.
Hey, dog, I keep a lot of shit internal, and that's what this platform now is to, get it out. Then it's just about time to end the stream on a sad note. I know, tragic, but I got to get going. I got some plans and stuff. We were going to stream yesterday, but plans got fucked up because of work. So I'm not going to promise that it's going to be next Thursday or Friday for the next stream, but 100% we will have the next stream next week, either Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. One of those 4 days. I'll put a poll on Twitter. Follow me and Tito on Twitter. Tito Suck is his. Mine's fucking, what is it? White Salt YT. And then Gomanx. What is yours? Gomanx Bruv or?
Flaming Bruv.
Flaming Bruv.
Fuming Bruv.
Flaming Bruv.
Fuming.
Tito Suck. And then Flaming Bruv?
No, Fuming.
Fuming Bruv. But yeah, so follow us. I'll keep everybody updated on there about when we're going to stream and everything. I'll probably figure out Sunday. This Sunday, I'll tweet it out and figure out the exact day we'll stream. I'll have more to talk about that stream, and hopefully it'll be a lot longer like the last two were. And it'll be a lot more enjoyable. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was still not too bad right now. But hopefully it'll be, a lot longer, and we can get into deeper talks. And we can we can build off of what we just ended on this one, and we'll go forward from here. Appreciate everyone for coming out. Shout out to, quick shout out to everyone who came out. Let's go through the names. Weenie, shout out Cotton Candy, Sanio Oteo, and I see the Gyuki, Sparrow, Spawn. Let's see. Who else? What's the next one? Proxy, my boy Proxy out there. Cameroni, I don't know if I said you. Sparrow, I know I said you. Ice Pixel. Shout out to everybody who stopped by.
I don't think this is Dave.
Icy Pixels?
Icy Pixels? It is Icy Pixels. He's a viewer of mine.
Okay.
It's Icy Pixels.
But shout out. Love you guys for sticking around. And next stream, real quick, anyone who wants to hop in for like a brief moment and talk about something, maybe a life experience, or just have a deep talk about something random, or if you want to get your, like, any kind of things you're holding on to out there, next week I will be doing guest streams where we bring you guys in and hop in here and talk with us. And, maybe you can learn something from us, or we can learn something from you. I want to, like, make it a little more interactive once in a while. Like, maybe once a month we'll do an interactive podcast. So DM me on Twitter and let me know you want to be a part of it, and I'll work around with the schedule, and I'll work on all that stuff. So, just DM me or Tito on Twitter, and we'll work it out. We'll figure it out, and hey, we'll get a Discord set up for us, and we'll all hop in a Discord, and we'll just talk it out and
we
see
have
what
the
happens.
Discord. Right, yeah.
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, we'll use that one.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll get it all squared away. Just DM us on Twitter, and we'll get it sorted out. Thank you guys for watching.